Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to some more Kill Team. This is what? Official game 3, kind of pseudo game 4. And we are using, to some capacity, the Hernkyn Yaegirs, which I don't know anything about, and they've got a whole lot of words on their card, so we'll see how that goes. And the Plague Marines, and you're not using the Icon Bearer.
Correct.
Before we get started, get over here. When we get to 1,000 subs, we're doing giveaways right now. If I happen to come into more stuff before then, depending on the speed in which we get there, there might be more stuff, but right now we've got 2 of the original core sets for Legion and a Yoda. So if you want a chance to win those things, we're going to be doing those giveaways once we hit 1,000 subs. So make sure you're subbed. But why we are here today is Kill Team stuff. So we've got crit op loot. We've got a token horse right behind this tree in the middle and over there, so we've got them diagonally set. This is technically 2 foot by 3 foot, so we've got an extra 2 inches on either side of the board, but I didn't want to just keep playing on the same thing, so this is just what we're going to work with, and it'll be just fine. Our deployments are going to be somewhere in these corners, and about all I got. Do you have your tac op picked?
Yeah.
Do you need to set anything up for it?
No.
Okay. This. I never changed my sub goal. Maybe I'll change it here in a minute. Well, you know what? Give me just 1 second. If you want to go ahead, or we can deploy here while I'm doing this. So I guess we'll go ahead and do initiative roll. So I guess you deploy first. And you're deploying a third, so two dudes at a time.
Oh.
What's a third of 10? 3?
Technically.
I don't know anything about these dudes other than this is kind of my lead guy. Okay. Got him all stiffly. Hate it. I don't know what these dudes' ranges are. This guy is silent on his little crossbow, so I think I could use that shield.
Oh.
Okay. Also, I have to pick warriors, bolt, revolver, plasma knife, or bolt, shotgun, and fists. I'm just going to use the models as they are. So shotguns, this guy has a revolver and a knife. Which, you know. God, I don't. Not a clue what to do with these dudes. Okay, that everything?
Yeah.
So, I've got my little cluster. Here's a little cluster. Probably about to be a whole big cluster. Let me see. In the first turning point, each friendly Jaeger operative wholly within your drop zone can immediately perform a free reposition action that does so. Each that does so must end wholly within 4 of your drop zone. That at the start? Or just at the beginning of their turns? Sounds like it's just at the beginning of their turns. Each friendly can perform free reposition. We'll just do that at the beginning of the turns, I guess. In the ready step of each strategy phase after the first, you gain resourceful points determined by the number of Jaeger operatives in the kill zone that aren't within control range of enemy operatives. At the end of each turning point, discard your resource. Make sure that nobody has any weird stuff. This operative can only use this weapon the first time it's performing the shoot action. No concealed position. Weaver work cloak. No. No. I think we're good. So you are going first. Yes. Do any strategy ploys. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any that I feel the need to use. I'll put those tokens down whenever I move them out of their clusters.
That's fine.
So I go first?
Yep.
Plus dash is 2 inches or 3?
3.
Moving a dash for the first.
Not gonna lie, on one hand I was like, ooh, I'm gonna play these dudes. And now I'm like, oh. Like, I don't even know, there's so many of them. And all but 3 of them are like specialists.
Probably should have done that on your solo game.
so I get a free 4-inch move. It's 3. So that'll get me scooch rubble back to the wall. A 5-inch. Just enough to be right there and nowhere else. And these guys all only have 2 APL. I don't know, it doesn't actually say. I assume that I have the resourceful stuff in the first round.
What about health?
8. Other than my lead guy, so. Depending. To not get them shot at all. Okay, so I guess I have 2 resource points. Whenever a friendly operative that isn't within control range of an enemy is activated, you can spend 1 of your resource points to do one of the following. So I could either give it an extra activation point or regain D3 +1 wound.
Is it my turn?
No, so I did the free move and then I climbed, so I've got one other activation. Try to see, or gonna take it. I guess now would be the only time I could use concealed shoot. Or 2-up, 3/3, devastating. Devastating 3, is that not crits on 3s? Each crit success do instant damage. Damn it. Can't see anyway, so there's not really anything I can do. You're literally right behind this little tiny peak.
I also thought we weren't allowed to shoot in the first round.
No, that's what we thought. What's up, Annie? Justin went first. It's just that most of the time there's a lot of running around and stuff. But you would have a conceal order, so I wouldn't be able to shoot you, but I have a height advantage, so that would be the only thing. But I can't see you, so it doesn't matter. I am not going to do anything else. I can't. No, I can't really do anything else. So, your turn. We have done 1 activation, so nobody really has anything currently.
These tokens are inconvenient.
Yeah.
You could have them on like sticks and have little places in the base that you could stick them in.
What's this guy do? You have 5 minefield markers for the battle. 3 of them are Hypex mines, 2 of them are blank. Set up all your minefield markers as if they were 1 item. Each must be reverse side down. More than 2 inches from other markers, access points, accessible terrain, more than 6 inches from your opponent's drop zone. And your minefield markers wherever this operative is ready. If it's not within control range of enemy operatives, you can reset one of your flipped markers. Make any sense? Well, this is confusing. It says whenever one of your reverse side down minefield markers is both within an enemy operative's control range. Oh, and not within. Okay, I read that as and within. I was like, so I have to blow myself up to also. Well, shoot. I feel like I have tokens I could use for that. Yes, that's the benefit of buying a box, huh? Let's say 5. Two or blank. Okay, I'm gonna use I guess I do this beforehand. Oh, not the same on the back. Oh, look, I don't know how to indicate this with what I have, to be honest. Those are all have different shapes on them.
Does that matter?
Because 2 of them are supposed to, I guess, be decoys.
How many do you have to put out?
5. I don't have 5 of the same shape.
You don't need to. If 2 of them are decoys, put 1 of each shape. You got 4 different ones. And I guess the whole point is that I'm not supposed to know which ones are decoys.
Yeah. Circle. That's actually what works specifically because of something. More than 2 inches from other markers. This little terrain. Okay, well that is both confusing. Actually, I guess I should figure out which one of these are the decoys.
And you can just place them wherever you want to on the map.
I guess. There's 5 markers for the battle. Set up all your minefield markers as if they were items of equipment. As if they were... Set up all your minefield markers as if they were one item. So I guess I just do them all simultaneously. Somebody yell at me if this is not correct. Don't know. Not gonna spend any more time on that. I was mainly looking because I was like, it's that guy. I could do something with him, but I didn't know if I would need to walk him somewhere. This operative can perform the charge action while it has a conceal order. Okay. I'll just take this dude and we'll move dash, which is going to be 8. There. Is this good? Yeah, this terrain setup doesn't exactly complement the cameras either, to be honest.
Move dash, your turn.
Get things speeding along. I guess we'll do another move dash with a warrior. Also going to be the hard part is trying to keep track of who's actually what, because these aren't proper Yaegirs. Now it looks more. Okay. Your camera was more zoomed out than mine was. It was bugging me. Bladekin. 6. 4. Move dash to your corner. And that's the guy I don't have a token for, but he's just on concealed. I also need to look up what incapacitated is, because I see it referred to a lot in things. I don't know. I think incapacitated is just being killed. Because my lead guy says the first time he would be incapacitated, he's not, and instead has 1 wound remaining, and cannot be incapacitated for the remainder of the action. All remaining attack dice are discarded, including yours, if it's fighting. So I guess if he were to die in something, he could have a chance to do something else before somebody has to attack him for that last wound. I think most of my dudes have short range. Aw, man. Literally, other than my one guy, I have not done my free move actions on any of those other ones, which is 4 inches. That's 4 inches. This is a warrior. 3, 4. I think I have literally just enough to get over onto this. And dash. Move dash for a little warrior guy. Remember to mute the sniffle.
5.
Also, if it makes you feel any better, I don't actually remember where I put the decoys. So, it'll be as interesting for all of us. Okay. My turn.
Mm-hmm. I've gone with everybody.
Yeah, I don't entirely. I got it under the context of the very first game we played, where it was like an equal team versus an equal team. So then it's like if you're getting out killed, I can only have so many custom emojis based on how many members you get. But can't add any more emojis unless we get a bunch more members or something. So no soup for you. But like in this case, where it's like the cost of having more people is less actions and less wounds, but now all of your guys get to go once I'm like all you guys still get one action all each once, so they all get to go, not again, but until I'm done going, I guess, which kind of seems to defeat the purpose of having weaker quantity to some extent.
So what, every time you go, I get to go again with one of my people for that limited one action thing.
And
I think it's limited to a 3-inch move, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I forgot. Iron break. Got an 8-inch range, 5-inch move. Got a free 4-inch move. You know what? We got free move of like 4-ish. Moved it. Which I feel like may or may not get voided. Your turn.
What's the range of the mines? 1 inch like everything else?
Yes, within an enemy's control range.
What do these little walls count as?
I mean, I guess they'd be cover. Like, we could see over them. And if you want to move over them, it'd cost you an inch, I guess. Oh, you said you had gone with everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you said you had one more.
Mm-mm.
Okay. But this dude can shoot from cover or conceal. No, he doesn't actually have a range on that. Okay, interesting. So, got free move. Please. I think the tracker would have more range than the rest of it. That's just a free move and then a move, but I don't do anything else with him right this second, I don't think. Nothing I really can do with him. Return.
I assume there's also a limitation of I can't go with the same person.
Yeah, every operative can counteract once. And I've got 3 more dudes. Where I see this getting a little more wacky is once stuff's actually happening. Is getting free shoots or free fights or whatever with beefier dudes. Oh, it might be the death. I've got a warrior and a bombast general.
Looks like you still got 3.
Yeah. And my lead guy. The Thane.
Oh. Ugh.
I guess my other warrior. A 4-inch move. It's 2. I guess he's just gonna stay right there, I think. Four. 5. I guess I'll leave him right here.
You.
This dude's gun has ceaseless, which says that you can re-roll any attack dice with the same result. Does that mean like
Doubled?
so if he's hitting on 3s, if I rolled a bunch of 2s, I could just re-roll all the 2s?
Not all of them. On the there's a limit of 2 somewhere.
I don't know what EG means. It just says EG2.
I think you have a motorcycle upstairs.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle next door, and he has no concern with the fact that he has a motorcycle. He'll just sit over there and rev, and it's not a quiet motorcycle.
That's about as obnoxious as the people who moved across from my driveway and have a dog that they just let sit out there and bark at everything.
You know, you'd think having more people would make this easier as far as like dispersing them, but not.
Like having too many of something can also be overcomplicating.
Yep. 4-inch move. Some combination of move dash into here, I guess, because I don't really know what to do with him. That's my last dude. So. These 2. tokens. So now we can start scoring on the
4-round
things.
limit.
Yeah. Strategy ploys. Also, I need to indicate in some capacity how many of these resource points I have. Because the Jaeger Thane, if he is in the kill zone and not within control range, I get a point. I feel like I saw that on somebody else also. Guess not. Okay, so now I have 3 resource points. And strategy ploys.
Oh.
What?
Okay. So basically, you'd roll your dice. Let's say you're looking for 3s, and you roll like 1, 2, 2, and then the rest of them are what they're supposed to be. To get the most effect out of it, you could pick 2s, and then you'd re-roll all the 2s. And the same thing, like.
So it's not like if I have 2 1s and 2 2s, I re-roll both the 2s and the 1s. You just pick a number. So if I got 3 2s and 2 1s, I would just re-roll the 2s.
Yeah.
Okay. No. No. Can I get damaged a lot? Go. And I don't think no ploys for me.
I think I am going to use one.
Is kind of confusing.
The way they're worded is confusing.
Yeah, I don't like, even on like this where it's like the green and the red, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just really dumb, but it is confusing. Oh, initiative.
I'm going to use my Cloud of Flies strategy ploy.
Okay.
Place one of your Cloud of Flies markers in the kill zone whenever an operative is shooting a friendly Plague Marine operative that's more than 3 inches from it. If that friendly operative is wholly within an inch of that marker, that friendly operative is obscured. Does that mean before we start doing stuff?
I don't know what you read, just kind of confused me a little bit. Let me see.
That doesn't seem like a strategy. That seems like a firefight.
On your Cloud of Flies, markers in the kill zone whenever an operative is shooting a friendly more than 3 inches from it. So if I'm more than 3 inches from the person I'm shooting, the friendly operative is wholly within 1 inch of that marker, is obscured. So it's just like a smoke grenade, I guess. So you can just like
Last for the round.
yeah, plop a I'm going first, huh? I want to do. Not really anything I want to do.
With this guy.
I know, but you're obscured. You would suck. Well, you suck. Guess go with this dude. Yes. Gotta move. Dash.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Range, heavy gun, huh?
And he said you need coffee.
You said there was something about height and obscuring. It negates it, right?
Yeah, there's some mumbo jumbo that is confusing about the cover state and vantage points, but for the most part,
So would you say that I could see him?
probably.
I don't know if.
I mean, you could see it better from your side than I could,
I mean,
as far as
I can see the top of him. I couldn't see his base.
don't know, to be honest. Yeah, probably, but maybe still be obscured, I guess.
What about
You can shoot me even though I'm concealed.
that guy?
Yeah, he's good.
Not just shoot at him. I need to take that. Do this. And since I'm using a bolt gun, if I land any damage, he will be poisoned. Shame I can't throw a nade yet. Anyway. So I'm rolling 4. And I'm looking for 3s. And stuff and whatnot. Two hits and a crit.
On a warrior. I'm looking for 4s. Yuck. I don't remember how this works at all. As far as shooting goes. Does that block the 2 regulars?
I think.
Don't know why that refuses to stick in my head. I think it was just shooting.
Yeah, I do remember it being just for shooting. In shooting, 1 hit for 1 hit or 2 hits for a crit. In melee, there isn't any of that.
What's your damage, bro?
3-4.
So, just take the 4, I guess.
Plus some poison.
Can't do that. Guess you're gonna have to follow because I got 3 of these guys. I was using it. Okay. There's a token that literally looked like poison. Use that.
Is it one of these?
No, because it was the like wedge. It's my turn.
Yeah.
No. Where's he? Iron Break. Range. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of what you call it. Yes. I can see that. I'm gonna give him an extra action point. If I'm applying the same logic to actually I saw a picture somebody posted. They were looking like standing here looking through a window at a point. Apparently it says if you could see it, if you're applying the same logic of seeing a base as their stupid cover logic, I could see that. But do I want to give him an extra action? I've only got 3. Do with it. Other than maybe try to get him to safety. Because I don't think need the tape measure. I could actually. Okay. So I will give him an extra action. Swap this, so I'm gonna do some dashage. And I think these stay, and the idea is that once you've cleared out people, you could loot something out of it to get a point. I guess. Just make sure to clear those. So this one's been looted. Give me 1 point. Dash, loot, and then I'm gonna shoot your dude. An 8-inch range. 4 dice on a 4 up. With no anythings. Literally all misses. Sick. I think it's your turn. I don't think I've got any sort of anything. Bolt shotgun. Bolt shotgun. Plasma knives. So no, I don't think I got anything that'll do anything for that. Your turn.
So how close do you have to be to loot those things then?
An inch.
there. Here. That was only a move, so I'll use an action to loot.
Also, you got 2 command points this round. Try to add that to here.
Where'd I get 2?
Because I won the roll.
Oh.
So I get 1, you get 2.
So do we need to put a token on that or something?
Sure. It's right on. Victory point.
Guess I'm gonna dash Yaegirs.
Oh, yeah, so I actually need tokens. I need to find a file or something to print for these tokens. I was looking at this little guide as like fallen kin marker. I guess when people die, they drop a little thing, and whenever a friendly operative is within 3 inches of a marker, is shooting, fighting, or retaliating, in the roll attack dice step, you can retain one of your fails as a normal success instead of discarding it, or upgrade a hit to it. I guess they get some benefits to being by stuff.
Fighting on their dead comrades' bodies.
Yeah, makes sense for dwarves, I guess. My turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say visible to and within 3 inches.
Did you use score at the end of a round?
No. When you loot it, you get a victory point.
So this is the part that is confusing me. When you score your first victory point from this op is when you reveal it.
Okay.
At the end of each friendly operative's activation, if it controls an objective marker that enemy operatives controlled at the start of the activation, or that's fully within your opponent's territory, and that objective marker is not contested by an enemy, that objective marker is stormed by friendly operatives. This turning point.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Once per turning point after the first, if an objective marker is stormed by a friendly operative, this turning point, you score 1 victory point. At the end of each turning point after the first, if friendly operatives control an objective marker that was stormed by friendly operatives, that turning point, you score 1 victory point.
Well, I don't guess that would affect this because nobody controlled anything.
Yeah.
But does that mean that, like, the middle one, if I was here, you came here, killed this dude, looted the thing, you'd get a victory point for, like, taking what I was technically, like, in range of first, so. I guess. And then you storm the thing, and then if I were to take it later that round and kill that guy and take it back, then you would still get an extra victory point because you had used that, so you get 2 victory points extra.
Seems so, but the thing that gets me is the storming.
I think that's just a verbiage, not a literal.
Oh,
I think it's just like an effect that happens on the thing. I could be wrong.
But the only thing that I figured applied was the capturing a point that was in your enemy territory, so I figured doing that would get me 1 victory point more. But I don't know if that counts because we're not.
No, I've got to be.
Controlling
I have
objectives.
We are and we aren't. Technically, I still control this objective because it's still there. You can only loot it once per turn, I think.
Well,
so,
I was more talking about this one because that's like in your territory.
I think territory literally, well, I actually don't know what territory means. I think maybe the maps in the Killzone books have borders drawn out. That might make more sense, but I don't think we have any way of knowing that. Because I was originally thinking territory would mean like deploy zone, but that doesn't make sense.
I was thinking just your half of the map. Like,
No, I think there's literal battle lines drawn out on the official maps that indicate all that stuff.
well, then my tac op is worthless. I selected that when I saw the markers on there. I thought we were doing like a capture the flag type of thing again. I didn't realize they were
No.
looty thingies. So,
And to be fair, you still could. Mine has to do with sneaky. Kinda. But technically, you can still get extra points from that. You just have to kill my people off the objectives because we don't know what territories are. I think I'm gonna go with my sniper.
although, I guess at the end of this, I would get an extra one for storming that one.
I thought it said if you take an objective that was controlled by me.
That is one of it, but at the end of each turning point after the first, if friendly operatives control an objective marker that was stormed by friendly operatives, this turning point, you score 1 victory.
Yeah, but the storming is the act of taking it from a controlled thing. It says if you take it from someone that's controlled, then you storm it. And then you get the point at the end of the thing for the points that you stormed. But the storming is activated by the taking it from other people.
No, I
Right.
guess I can.
I mean, that's what you just said. I'm shooting your guy with my guy. And he has silent, so I can shoot it on conceal. And I can only use this version of it, I guess, the first time that I shoot. And it's 4 dice on 2 ups. Devastating 3. Heavy, which I haven't moved. Piercing 1. Target uses X less. Four dice on 2 ups. Well, I wish he had a thing that made him crit on 5s. The devastating 3, that will just automatically do damage. Because I could have up to 3 crits do that, and that's 3 damage. And then I guess you roll 3.
Save 2 of them.
Oh, 6 total damage.
And
Oh, you're definitely supposed to roll 1 less dice.
oh,
Which I even said, you son of a gun.
I didn't hear that. I thought you said the only thing I heard you say was about the 5. I am gonna use a firefight ploy though. Always subtract 1 from the damage inflicted to a minimum of 2. You don't need to roll. So that'll take 1 damage off, and then I've got to roll my dice to try and you only use these once?
I think so.
What am I looking for on that? Dustingly resilient. Where's my that one's- Roll 1 dice on 4 up, subtract 1. So I only got 1 off.
5. I don't guess I'm gonna do anything else. No. Guess I'm not gonna do anything else. For sure. Because I don't know. I mean, I think he makes the most sense just to be up here, so I'm not gonna take him anywhere else.
Bro. My hands are too big for miniatures.
Everybody thinks.
What is this guy? Is it just a warrior? Yes, he's got that side horn.
Well, I don't think you can shoot me from Because no matter which side you try to draw those lines from, it goes through stuff, which means I'm obscured. And he's... Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I didn't change his thing. Thought he was the one guy that was missing the thing on. He hasn't. Never mind. But he is obscured, I guess, technically. Gonna be kind of a crappy shot, but you can shoot me.
That was only my 5-inch move. Yeah. As well. Okay. So he's just warrior boy. And I roll 4. 3 ups. Is there anything who's here? What? Each result of 3? Like literally the number 3? Inflict 1 damage on that enemy operative. Seems kind of chancy. They would have to roll a 3.
It's a game of dice, to be fair.
Ah, screw it. I'll use it. You just have to be within 3 inches of me or 7 inches of fighting against or shooting against an enemy operative within 3 inches of it or within 7 inches of it if that enemy operative has a poison token. After your opponent rolls their attack or defense dice, for each result of 3 they roll, inflict 1 damage on that enemy operative. That result cannot be retained as a success and they cannot re-roll it.
Interesting.
So, using that one.
Two. Is 1 crit. No soup for you. I did roll a 3 though, so I guess I take a damage. Anyways.
Yeah. And so here's the question. If you take damage from me, doesn't that proc poison? Or does it have to be...
I don't know, what's it say on the... I don't think it specifies if damage is dealt with the bolt gun.
In the resolve attack die step, if you inflict damage with any successes, the operative this weapon is being used against gains 1 of your poison tokens.
Well, I guess no. Because I didn't take damage from any successful rolls from you. My turn.
Yeah.
Move dash shoot.
What is severe?
If you don't get a crit, you get a crit.
That's a bummer. Friendly Plague Marine operatives, bolt guns, and bolt pistols have poison and severe weapon rolls. Yep. And that would have changed the dynamic of that entire fight.
I guess we'll go with this warrior. Intrepid, whenever you spend resource points for this operative, the following takes precedence. What does this actually say? It regains D3 plus 1 wounds, but the warriors just regain 4 wounds instead. So we'll spend a point. Give him some juice back. And then I guess he takes 1 again because of the poison. 2 APL. This guy has a bolt revolver. 2, 6, 8. Two, 4, 6. Just gonna move and shoot you. 4 dice on 4 ups. Hey, got 3 hits on you.
So I never noticed this before, but this dude has repulsive fortitude. Whenever an operative is shooting this operative, defense dice results of 5+ or critical successes. Not that it matters.
So save 1 or 2, 3 ups.
3 ups, yeah.
So you take 1, which is 3 damage.
Useless.
And it is your turn.
The 3?
Yep.
You know, that first game, the whole resilient thing that they all have did me a lot of good. Last game, I didn't save a single damage point.
You've only rolled 2 so far. You got plenty of more rolls to roll.
And so far, it's not looking good.
Your turn. You can use a skip on hints. I don't know what you're talking about.
What does a charge do?
Adds 2 inches to your move. You have to end in melee, essentially.
Can I dash first and then charge to make up the difference?
No.
Can you not dash or charge in the same?
No. Because that was the benefit of, I guess, having the... Because you can't move and dash and end in control range of somebody. The only way to get into control range of somebody to fight them is to charge them. I think was what we figured out last game.
Okay, so if I were to...
I guess if you can't get...
I think I can. That would be 7. That would put me basically like right here. So that's just a charge.
Yeah.
Means, assuming this goes the way I would like it to, because of the Astartes, I can do 2 shoot or 2 fight actions, and I still have the APL to do it. So 5.
Hold on just a second, actually, because I think this might actually play. Full range. I'm gonna do this just because I might not ever get a chance to do it. There's a firefight ploy. Basically, when you end in the control range of somebody, select another Jaeger, which would be this guy, within 6 inches of the friendly operative, but that isn't within control range of any other enemy operatives, and basically just lets me counter shoot you, I guess, on entry, which I don't think. Okay. I can shoot. 6. I can't really see you, so we'll just go with the easy route and take this guy, because that guy seeing you is confusing. Which kind of sucks because this dude's shooting blows. I get to do a free shoot with my warrior, which is 4 on a 4-up. You got 2 on your champion. Is 1 by command points. Bloop. That is stalwart defense. Like, keep reading these just to try to remember them, so if I ever happen to see them happen, I could actually use them, but I also don't know if we're like limited to a certain amount of ploys within a thing or not. No idea.
All right. Knife to the face. What am I looking for? Threes. No. Threes. So that's all of them. 4 hits and a crit.
Oh, right. Melee, not saves. Not that it literally changes anything at all. But I still get 3 dice, and I still have 4-up saves. Or 4-up hits. So you got 1, you get to go first, so yeah.
So that is
Probably more than 8.
5, 4, 4, 4.
Yeah, whatever that is. He's dead.
So the Astartes thing, I can't do fight and shoot in the same turn. It's got to be fight, fight, or shoot, shoot, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it matters.
Here's the question, though. Since I just ousted you off that point, does that mean it's mine now, so I get the 1 victory point?
I think so. You just can't loot it. But it's looted,
Right,
but technically,
right.
like, it's controlled by you, I think.
What are we gauging our victory points on?
Just a white dice. I'm just setting them away from the other white dice.
Okay, so that means I've got 2 right now. I guess I'm gonna turn and shoot that guy then. Would be so funny though.
But I'm obscured, sucker. Enjoy no crits for you, pal. I think.
What does piercing do?
Roll less defense stuff.
Okay.
Make sure you remember that one.
I missed one of my own things that benefited you.
He's dead.
So I'm rolling 4, looking for 3 up. Two hits.
Um,
Yeah. And it's piercing 1.
For 1 save.
So you take 3 damage plus a poison again.
Not from that guy. Shoot me with a plasma fist.
Oh, right.
3 damage.
Yes.
My turn.
Yes. That's confusing. I thought it was 5 ups. I'm disgustingly resilient. 4. Whatever. Oh.
That could be interesting. Might get me absolutely murdered. Why the heck not? So I guess we'll use this. Basically I pick another guy within 3 inches. I'm gonna go with this guy. But I'm gonna also pick this guy. So basically after I go with this guy, I can just go with that guy. Yeah, you get it?
Sure.
Bonds that bind.
Did
So
you get victory points for killing somebody?
you don't get. You get it on even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. I've still got 1 resource point. Well, that sucks. Literally even said I'm obscured and then proceeded to not take any of that into account because I think it gets rid of 1 of your regular hits. On
I thought you said just no crits.
no crits and you lose a regular hit, I think. Do some form of moving. Okay, well, whether it's a move or a dash, I don't know. It matters. I'm gonna move and blast you with my shotgun. My short range shotgun. Ooh. Does this do anything now? Once per turn point, when a friendly Jaeger is operating, performing the shoot action, you select the short range bolt shotgun. You can use this rule if you do. Until the end of that action, the weapon has blast 1. Ooh, that means I get to blast both of you. Fun. Up to twice per turn point, whenever a friendly Jaeger is performing the shoot action, you select bolt shotgun long range. You can use this rule. We don't want to talk. So, got 4 dice on 3 ups. 6-inch range is 3 hits on champion guy.
I thought you said 4.
3 ups. It's 4 dice on 3 ups.
How many numbers?
Yeah, the long range shotgun is 4 dice on 5 ups, so it's practically useless.
So I guess I saved all that. And crit and a
Oh,
hit.
your saves are 3s? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, jeez.
I'll shoot the other guy.
3 hit. I take
1,
Yeah.
which is 4 damage on that guy.
the warrior. So he's at 7. Do I still do my disgustingly resilient save on that?
I guess. It's anything more than like 2 or something.
4. Now I'm at 6 damage.
This guy would have a charge of 7, 6. You definitely get within an inch of you. I'm gonna charge and swing on you, which probably will get me. But to be honest, I don't entirely understand how you're supposed to use these tools. They don't seem very good at anything. Which tracks with why I didn't buy them in the first place. Because that's exactly what I read, is that they're not very good at anything. I just like the models. Okay. What does this idiot attack with? Oh. I don't have to change this. He has stalker. Stay. Healed. Bladekin. Stalker. Impressible hardiness. Irrepressible hardiness. Operate incapacity during the fight action. You can strike the enemy operative in that sequence with one of your unresolved successes before it's removed. I'm dying! So this is ceaseless. 4 dice, 3 ups, lethal 5. So I think he crits on 5s. 3 crits. Nice. And can't do anything with that for ceaseless. So now you roll whatever your melee weapon is.
On big guy?
Yeah.
5.
Holes back. Okay, so I've got 3 crits. I like that.
What does severe do? I feel like I ask that every time. Don't retain any crit, can change 1 normal as a crit. Poison and
God, what a shitty, for my tac op, this is a horrible exchange. Tell you what, I'm not doing any of these. Guess I'm just gonna. What's the damage on your stuff?
4 or 5.
There's no way I don't die in this.
Well, let's just speak defensively. You block and block. Or to block all 3, then yes.
Yeah, but I can't block.
If I were to push through, like, you know, one of my crits, and you save that, and then say I would push through the other one. So, I mean, I don't know if he's going to die, but I don't think he'll be able to say being almost dead.
Well, this is kind of this is multiple of the dumb stuff. One, I don't understand these people's attack numbers based on the amount of health they have. It doesn't really make any sense at all considering how hostile this game is. But based on what my tac op is, I technically only have 2 of those dice. And of course you had to roll 2 fucking crits, so there's no way I don't die in this outcome unless I ignore my tac op. But he's probably dead regardless, which means I should probably just play the tac op so I get something out of it. Kind of figured shooting somebody and attacking them might give me a chance. I don't think I've done damn near anything to that dude this round because their fucking dice rolls are so terrible. 4 ups is almost non-existent. Because if I block one crit, and then you, let's just say, push a crit through, that's 5. I only have 8 fucking health. There's no, like, 3, there's no combination in this where I don't die.
Well, if I push that through and you defend that, you go first, so you defend, I push through, and then you use a crit to block both those.
You can't block 2 crits in fighting. Just shooting.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I'm saying. You rolled 5 dice and hit 4 things. 2 of them were crits, which means that my crits do
even if
nothing.
worst case scenario, both of these go through, then that's 8 damage exactly.
So there's literally no shot this happens where I don't die. Which again, I don't understand. He only has melee weapons and he's terrible. So I am just going to do damage to you, I guess, because at this point he's dying regardless. So.
And how much damage?
That's 5.
Damage. And then that is my second kill, so that gives me...
Oh man, you just got rid of all the dice. I don't even know where we are.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I still have my thing.
Oh, sorry.
Which I have to discard one of the dice. Because what would you have done? I had 2 crits.
I was going to push through a crit.
Which is what?
5 damage.
Okay. And then I would have had to discarded 1, which leaves you with 2 regulars.
Yeah.
How much does a regular do?
4.
So he would have died on that second hit. But that means that I still would have had 1 crit left, right? Because I did damage with the first crit, discarded the second, I would have had a 3rd crit that you couldn't have blocked because you pushed through your second thing. So, you take another 5 for the last crit. Because before he dies, he could do damage with one of his things. And the attack op thing is implant. Basically discard a dice. Once per turning point after the first, if you implant an enemy, you score a victory point. But give me 2. And then at the end of each turning point, if you're still alive, I'll get another victory point. So some sort of, I don't know what it is, but
I don't know what an implant.
Bladekin. So you took what, 10?
Yeah.
It is your turn. Seemed like a whole lot of attacking for not a whole lot of.
I can be a little more prudent here. Move him up just on the other side of the doorway. And I'm gonna use my heal on my main guy. Like one friendly operative visible to and within 3 inches. I'm actually gonna have to dash.
Looks like 3. Just shy of 3. That is, I think, just 3 exactly.
Okay. Roll 2d6 if the result is 7. Selected operative regains 7 lost wounds. Otherwise, the selected operative regains lost wounds equal to the highest d6. I have to roll exactly a 7?
It's if you roll 7, you get the lucky 7, or if you don't, then you get whatever the highest d6 is, or whatever that is. So 4.
Guess so. So down to 6. Like, just stay there. I'm not going to do anything else with him. Because right now he's obscured or hidden or whatever from most of your people, and
I've not gone with this dude. This is where I put him last round, right? Or did I go with him? No, I went with him first and just moved him. Make sure I didn't forget to flip something.
I think I've only got one dude left to go
Just
with.
got these guys over here. Um.
Oh. God dang it.
Okay, well. Getting murdered, but whatever. Gonna give him my last resource thing, which gives him an extra action. We're gonna move dash. Move dash. Your turn.
Not his flail guy. Move. Dash. Nothing else. You got one more guy to go with?
3.
Oh, right.
There's 2 right there.
Inside the wall.
Yeah. Don't you just go right where you came from? We got to do this all together. God dang. Come on. And a lot of you. There we go. Okay. God dang. Sniffles. Oh, god dang. Like, want to shoot something, but there's no way to shoot at this guy without having some shitty. Well, I guess you'd be in cover. What's cover? They just get a guaranteed save. One's 4 up. This point's a lost cause. I think. Shot. God dang. Yes, I'm just gonna take this dude for right. And I guess I'm taking a cover shot at you. Which, this is silent, so I could shoot it concealed. Tracker, hand bow, 4 dice on a 4 up. Ooh. Just kidding, you don't get cover. It has the pan spectral visor, which gives it seek, which makes it where you don't benefit from cover. Whenever this operative is shooting against or fighting against an expended operative, this operative's weapon has the punishing. You are expended. What is punishing? You retain any crit, retain 1 fail. Okay, well, that's... we'll see. 4 on 4 ups. Of course, no crits. There are barely any. Your hits. So, You just still have your regular old 3 dice, I guess.
8. And now I react. I get 1 action.
1 action point.
Does that mean I can shoot?
I guess.
Guess I'm gonna shoot that guy. Four dice. Piercing 1.
Yes. I feel like I should. You know what? I'm gonna lose some people left, right, and center.
You've only lost 2.
Unfortunately, these dudes, if they get shot, they are probably gonna die. So I gotta take what I can get. Just downgrades your crit to a normal. And was my last. Blah, 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 blah. Thane. What, you're shooting me?
Yeah.
4s. Oh, imagine that. Not 4s! Fucking 4s. How much?
9.
Oh, imagine that. He's fucking dead. No, he's not, actually. But he is now in his, he has 9, so that would have killed him. So he's there with 1 health.
And poisoned.
Plasma pistol.
Oh, right. You're forgetting he's the only one on here that has a gun that does not apply.
And that guy over there.
A heavy gunner?
He has a spewer. It's like...
But it has poison intrinsic.
Yeah. I told you, if you shoot them, they die. But I don't get why all their shit's 4-ups, like they don't have no health. Range 9. Well, let's see. 5 inches. The dash. Continue to do. Your turn. It's like all these dudes' weapons have such short range and they move so slow and they die so quick that you have to play like super, super, super safe.
So I'm gonna shoot him with that guy. Word.
Jeez. 1 save. Thank God for that rule on your 4-up saves, you piece of shit. That's the other thing I don't really understand about the counteracting is that played out exactly how I was talking about at the beginning of the game, where having more people with shittier stats gets outplayed by just being able to shoot me anyways with your stronger stuff. I can't even wait for y'all to go and then try to do something about it, because then you'll just shoot me in the face anyways. So the whole purpose of counteract doesn't make any sense to me.
Are we sure we have a firm understanding of how that rule is supposed to work?
Yeah. So everybody can counteract once. So as long as I have stuff to activate, you could, technically if I had 12 people, you'd get to shoot again with everybody, depending on, I guess, the cadence of how stuff worked. Only got that guy left. You know, the guy with the shotgun that is doing nothing. We're just gonna move. Ow. Is that?
And since you went first, I still have one to go with.
No. It's as long as I'm doing stuff, you're counteracting. I think because I'm done, you're done. Now. Ow.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Let's go.
This is my least favorite part about it.
Yeah, it seems like all these games have a fucking poke and juggle. Not even gonna get the thing out of there, but obviously the middle one can be looted, so I think that's all of them. Okay, so you're still alive, which gives me another point. Or 3 initiative roll. What the F? You get 2 points, and I get 1 whole point.
The strategy poise you can only use once.
The what?
Can you only use strategy poise once?
I think you can only use all of them once.
Okay.
I think they're like kind of like commands.
I might actually activate this one. Whenever a friendly Plague Marine operative is shooting or fighting during an activation in which it hasn't moved more than 3 inches, or whenever it's retaliating, its weapons have ceaseless.
See if that actually comes into play as to make me slightly more survivable, but oh, actually, given the amount of health they have, it still might not even matter.
So
oh boy. See, like at this point with these guys, I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to play these guys, because like right here, if I take this guy, let's just say I move right here and shoot you in the face, I'm not going to kill you. I'm probably only going to do like at best maybe 6 damage, and then you just kill me. And even like this, I tried to double up to try to like get quantity before you had a chance to kill me, and I did what, still 6 damage or something.
well, you actually did 10 on the champion, but I healed him.
Yeah, but that was after what? 2 attacks? 3 attacks? with a pseudo rule that benefited me more than it would have otherwise. I don't know what to do with these guys. They're all so shit. Other than this guy, but he's also shit because he can't move and get decent shooting. Because I can move and shoot it. Because again, I don't. This is kind of.
He gets a bonus for basically hunkering down.
Well, he can't shoot it if he moves. He's got a mobile version that allows me to reposition and shoot it, but it's 3 ups. Whereas the stationary one, it's 2 ups. Although that does more on crits, but I don't know, it's confusing. But I don't know. That's the only guy I'm even remotely close to killing, I think, at this point. What's this guy at?
You're actually probably about the same on all 3 of the guys that have damage. Champion is 6 out of 15. Bombardier is 5 out of 14. And Warrior, this guy next to my champion, is 6 out of 14. So they're all near half dead.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot this dude, because... Dude. Four on 2 ups. Piercing 1. Devastating 3. So these just do damage for 6 for devastating.
What, 12?
No, they do 6 total.
Oh.
And then you just got 1 regular one with 2 saves.
See if I can decrease that damage. Can I decrease that damage, or is that just instant?
I think it's just instant. Each crit do X instant damage.
Okay.
So I guess that it would just happen. I don't know. And I guess I'm not gonna do anything else.
Whenever an attack dice inflicts damage.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. It is your turn. Hold on a second. Whenever a friendly operative is shooting an enemy within 6 inches. Okay. Because I could also implant you at range, I guess. But
I'm gonna go with this dude. And capture that point, which is a victory point, right?
yes.
Excuse me, loot that point.
Loot.
Dash 3 inch. You do that, right?
I guess.
Shit.
Like an 8-inch range or
7.
Interesting for you.
What about that guy?
Nope. Because even if you draw them both from this side, you'd hit a thing. And if it intersects any part of the stuff, he's obscured.
Well, then how about I just add 2 inches onto this and treat it as a regular move rather than a dash?
Yeah.
There.
You might be in range of the other dude too. Nope.
Negative.
Shoot my little dome head guy.
Don't I have to, he's obscured or concealed or whatever, so I would lose one of my hits? Right?
Technically technically I still don't think you'd be able to shoot him because you'd still run into this wall drawing that line. But I just don't. it's a kind of a, because like you would be able to shoot that guy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some capacity.
So that's a crit and 2 hits, and I have to sacrifice one of my hits, right?
No, because if he was obscured, you wouldn't be able to shoot him anyways. So we'll just give him nothing. If he had cover or was obscured, you wouldn't be able to shoot him. Which, technically, if you go by the weird, stupid rules of this, whatever, that line, even if you drew them to both sides, you'd hit something that he's behind. Or more specifically, he's within an inch of like cover, so he would be in something. But that doesn't make any sense. You would be able to shoot him. So I just don't. Warrior. Come on, 4s. Real cool game. How much?
6. Plus a poison.
Well, hold on. Do I want to use this? Basically, the first time attack dice. Oh, just an attack dice. What's your crits do?
Aim. 3/3.
No. Yeah, basically the first time an attack dice inflicts damage on on each friendly operative during the turning point, you can have the inflicted damage rounding up. So I would take 4. Because you'd have a 3 rounding up, so it'd get rid of 2. Or rounding up from whose perspective?
I don't know.
It says rounding up to a minimum of 2. So is that minimum of 2 damage that I'm negating?
I don't know.
It says you can have the inflicted damage rounding up. So if you would do 3, I'd get rid of 1.
No, I think the rounding rule only applies when it's an odd number.
But
like if I did 5 damage.
But it's an attack dice. 1 attack dice. So you were talking about a 3. Does I get rid of 1 damage? Or have the inflicted damage rounding up? So like from the defender's perspective, rounding up would be
less damage.
But then the inflicted damage rounding up would be 2.
I don't know.
I think it makes more sense.
The rounding part only makes sense to me if it's an odd amount of damage. Like if, it was 3/4 and I did 7 damage to you, then half of that would be 3.5. You round up to 4.
Yeah, but I'd be picking one of those dice, not the total quantity.
But
and because it's a 3/3,
5. A lot of them are 5,
yeah,
or 7, or whatever.
I think it's rounding. You have the inflicted damage, which would be 3. You have it 1/5 rounding up, which would be 2. So I would save 1.
Sure.
Because if you're talking about inflicted damage, just taking that number. So I've got 5. No poison.
And poison.
Yeah. My turn.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Oh. We'll just Hail Mary. How many resource points do I have? In the ready step of each phase, you gain resource depending on how many people I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 2 points. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm going to spend a resource point, which will give me back 4 health, which puts him at 1. And then I take poison, which is 2. Swap orders here. And I'm going to... What's the short range? 6? Well, whatever. I'll step over here and shoot these 2 people again. Shotgun? Yep. Which will be on both of you. 4 on 3-ups. 2 on the champion. Sad.
Is it piercing?
Nope. None of their weapons really have a lot of anything. Save. And other guy. Did I say 3-ups?
Yeah.
On the soldier. Warrior.
So let's save. So I take 1.
Short range shotgun, 4 damage. That's all he's got. Loop shoot. If only you were more clustered, I could blast everybody. Operative is shooting if it's a ranged weapons. If the ranged weapons in the sequence has the blaster torrent, which I don't think any of your stuff does except for that guy, but from the operatives that aren't affected. Whatever. Your turn.
I've only gone with Hero Boy.
Oh. Hold on. How much damage does that guy have? The soldier. Just put him back to what he was at. Just use my... I'll implant you because I'm shooting you within 6. So instead of doing damage, I'm just going to discard that dice actually and implant. I got to get my points where I can get them because I ain't getting them on the actual. Okay, now.
I'm going to loot point I'm standing on with my champion, which will be Uno Mas. And then I'm going to shoot. Since I have not moved, I will have ceaseless. That's 4 plus. You hit crit. Piercing 1.
Oh, whatever. You enjoy that 1 crit and you can do with it what you want. Which I guess is just
5 damage. 1, 2, I guess. And I guess I'm going to shoot him again. What does piercing 1 do?
gets rid of a dice.
Ah. Two hits and a crit. Also didn't roll the right amount of dice.
I don't know what on earth I'm doing. I don't know why I rolled 4 dice.
I rolled 3 when I should have rolled 4.
4 up. So a crit and a save. You roll a crit.
2 hits.
No, he's dead. This guy.
Yeah. Fourth guy I killed, so that's another victory point.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with this guy, who is my other warrior. I'm gonna spend my last resource point. And shoot you with my revolver. Which is 4 on, you guessed it, 4 up. Wow, 1 hit.
On who?
Champion.
Ah.
Jeez.
Take 1.
Yeah. Well, all I wanted to do, which again, I don't know. It says when a friendly operative is shooting within 6, when you would resolve an attack dice, you can implant the enemy operative instead of that dice. That's like, I do that before it's defended. That work. In shooting. That makes perfect sense in fighting, but the way that's worded for shooting doesn't make any sense. For sure.
Ugh. Awful.
Actually, even just trying to run the implant thing to like score that way still kind of sucks because it's so hard to actually,
Keep track of?
well, it's hard to get hits to be able to expend your stuff. And on that one, you're not even doing damage, you're just implanting people all over the place. Which was my only plan with that guy, but he rolls such shitty hits. I get 1 hit and then it just gets defended. So I'm not doing damage or getting my secondary thing either.
And I guess I'm gonna shoot that guy in the face. For 3+.
Well, I'm sure this perfectly healthy, full health dude certainly won't die this turn with 1 shoot.
He might not.
4s. So 2 saves. So, I'm gonna do that math and tell me again how he might live, maybe. I either take 2 crits, which is probably what? 8.
8.
Or I take a crit and 2 hits, which is
10.
Yeah, so he's dead. Full health, dead. Bloop. He has 8 health.
Well, you did have another save. I don't know why you pulled it off.
I missed the box, which is why I rolled the 3rd one. You only roll 3 dice.
Oh.
You don't count what's not in the box. I will say I would have been very annoyed had I spent like $60 on these dudes because they seem horrendous. They don't save nothing. They don't hit nothing. They can't move quick. What are they good at? Somebody tell me.
I think it's your turn.
Well, great. Literally spent both my resource points to heal these dudes, and they still died in one activation. Oh, God bless.
Honestly, that's kind of how I feel whenever you start shooting me with the Space Marines. The actual ones, they just seem to be like really strong.
Well, at least in that box, they're almost identical.
Yeah.
In what they do, whereas these guys seem worse in every aspect. The only benefit they have is quantity, which is outdone by the ability to counteract. Because then you would think you only have so many activations, and then I can just swarm people who have already activated or something. Which, yeah, technically they can only counteract once, but did that with these dudes, even tried to double up on it, and they still got obliterated almost instantly. So I don't get what they're supposed to be good at. Trying to play off the tac hop just to implant people and farm points that way, but their stuff's so bad I can't land hits to implant them in the first place. I don't want to go. There's not really anybody I can do anything with.
Because I think at this point you either have 2 or 3 people implanted.
It's just one. I'm sure it resets at the end of everything.
What would be the point in constituting if still alive?
No. Once. Well, no, it says once per turning point. If you implant an enemy, or a victory point at the end of each turning point after the first. Well, yeah, I guess it is.
So at this rate, I think you've either got 2 or you've got 3.
I've only got 1. No, I've got 2. I got 2.
And you may still beat me on victory point.
That.
I mean, you're at what? 4 right now?
Yeah, but you're also pretty much guaranteed 2 every round. So the only benefit for me is if I could whittle away 1 or 2 people and implant some people. But at this point, the people I've implanted are the people I need to whittle away. So, he the only guy here?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this guy do? I've tried looking this up. I don't know what strategic gambits are. I think you can only use them once. Again, I tried to Google this. I don't know what the hell you do these with. But I'm just going to take it as a free shoot action because I don't know how else. You can immediately perform a free shoot action. Oh, I don't know. Whenever this operative incapacitates enemy operative with its revolvers, roll 1d6 separately for each other enemy visible to and within 2 inches of that operative. Rolls higher than the enemy's APL stat, subtract 1 from its APL. Ooh. What's this guy got? Is that the 11?
Yes.
Let's... Five-ish here. Both of these guys have 6. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just do our free shoot on this dude up here. 4 on 3s, 9-inch range. Crits on 5s and ceaseless for 3-ups. Figure either I could kill him or implant him, but silly me thinking that fucking anything would go through. God, these dudes are terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You've got better shooting, better saving, I don't get what these dudes are for. Who made this team? I want to know. Terrible.
But
And
it took you playing a god-awful team that nobody wants to play for me to even be remotely winning.
I just need one hit. It won't even do damage to you. Just let me get one hit through. Jesus. See, now I don't even want to shoot one of these guys because knowing my luck, I'm going to kill one of them and lose my ability to score points. I mean, yeah, they've still got a lot of health, but that would be my luck at this point. But
realistically,
terrible.
The two dudes on the ground have the most likely chance of winning, and the only one you haven't implanted is the warrior off to your right.
Both of these guys are.
I thought you got that guy over there.
No,
oh,
it's these two. Which is part of why I don't want to shoot them. Best case, I guess I can get one of them low, but I don't have enough action points either to like be maneuverable, which you would also think with a weaker, shittier team having more action points would like.
I mean, even still, you could shoot the bombardier again because even if you do kill him, that's still a victory point for you.
Yeah, but I need income because I can't like. I've shot at how many things and I've gotten 2 people implanted. That's how many successful hits I've gotten to go through.
3 people with damage, though.
Who was the other one?
Champion, Bombardier, and Warrior.
Oh, I was shooting this dude, but I haven't been close enough to implant him. I guess I'm just going to shoot the stupid champion again. What am I looking at?
I don't know.
This guy. 4-3 up. Ceaseless. Hey, look. It came into play. 1s. All right. Look at you go, little buddy.
Two saves.
It's 3-5. So I don't know what the
Still 8 damage regardless.
is it?
Yeah. Well,
No, because that would be 5, so it'd be 3, 6, 9.
if I block that,
That's
it's 5-3, right?
yeah. Well, 3-5.
So that's 8.
So it's either 9 or 8.
Yeah. So I'll just take the 8. And I need to roll my armor.
Oh, son of a! Completely forgot about this thing, which I doubt it would have saved me, but the whole having attack dice literally only did it on the first guy that you shot. And I've lost 2 dudes since then. I keep forgetting to do it. Again, I don't know if it would have saved them, but like this dude had exactly enough. So even if I rounded down 1 dice, he'd still be at least standing there doing nothing.
So
Sucks.
I guess I'm gonna go with my blade caster, and I'm gonna heal that dude again. Come on, 7. Not 7, but 6. So take him back down to 13 minus 6 is 7. Okay, and then I guess I'm going to hit that dude with entropy. Within 7 inches. So that takes 1 AP. That would be an attack. It just poisons them. I've already used 2 AP, so I'm just gonna hit attack. wonder if... What was your thing for the torrent?
If the ranged weapon in that sequence has blast or torrent weapon roll, you can re-roll one of your defense dice.
Okay. Let's do the entropy attack. Range 7, saturate, severe.
I think saturate's cover related and
Yeah.
severe's severe.
Severe is, if I don't get a crit, I can change one over. So 4 dice, 3 ups. 2 crits and a hit.
Two crits. Well, this dude's probably fucking dead. Hey, look at that. All saves. So, what is your stuff?
7-3.
Jesus Christ. That's gotta be like that, and then half the crit rounding up, so 4. Half of 7 rounding up.
Yeah. Still don't understand that rule, but sure, let's go with that. And poison.
Right, songs about that man. He withstood an attack and did not fall. I thought dwarves' whole thing was that they're supposed to be resilient and like hardy and sturdy and stuff, but
And really good sprinters.
these guys are terrible. My turn.
Yep. And I think all I have left are these 2.
Well, well, well.
The good news is, I think we have the same amount of people on the board now, so I don't even think...
I have not killed anybody. No, I only have 5 people.
But my point is, I'm not going to be able to counteract.
Still trash cans. Trying to see if I can shoot this rocket launcher from over there. So it has infinite range. The hit stat is just horrendous with a rocket launcher I have. But I can't move, which is why I'm looking at that. I have to... It's heavy, so I can't move and shoot in the same thing. Like I can kind of see into all of it, but it's...
You might have a line of sight on
this guy.
Whale guy.
I'm pretty sure he could see into here through all that.
There's a narrow thing, but I can't
It'd definitely
really...
be obscured, that's for sure. It would be a Hail Mary shot. But the only reason I'm curious about it is because I could shoot... This is probably really the only guy I can see at best. But it's got blast 2, which means it'll splash onto these dudes. Whenever this operative is shooting, if he hasn't moved, has ceaseless. Well, you know what? Just because it's a rocket launcher and it might be kind of funny, that's what I'm going to do. So. What is this attack? Breaching round, 5, 4 up, That's all I got. 5 on 4 ups. Okay. That's on Plaguecaster. Guy's gonna come in clutch for me. That's what?
Save.
1 regular.
Save. You save, yeah.
So that is 3 damage on that guy. Or I guess that could go on the champion dude.
Save 1. Hit 3.
That is. You say, did you get rid of it?
I didn't get rid of yours, no.
Did save 1, right?
Yeah.
So that's 9.
He's dead.
All right. Five. 1 for me. 3, 5.
Also, 1 less tag that you got now, though.
Now,
That's on who?
that guy. Basically a 2-inch splash on people. Shock you with a breaching round.
There's nothing.
Nothing. That should kill both my tags. That's 5, 3, 3. So 11.
He's dead.
Okay. Get out of here.
And now you have no more tags.
I know. The kill up. It's just. And then I guess I'm just gonna loot that guy for my second thing. Bloop. 7. It is your turn. You just measure flat. That's the one.
Not flat.
You just measure flat.
Either
like
way.
horizontal. You don't have to measure vertical distance.
6 inches, so I'm going to throw a blight grenade at that guy. 4 at 4 ups. That kind of shooting.
Yes.
The ceaseless actually activates on that too. Ooh. 4 hits with my blight grenade. So that is 4 damage. Oh man, that's severe on it. Sitting there looking at the card. And poison.
Should I just
He
add-
was already poisoned.
Um,
What happens if they're already poisoned? Do they take damage?
on the other side. Yeah, it says something about it. I think he takes a damage or something.
Whenever an operative that has one of your poison tokens is activated. I know if it has toxic on it, it'll proc damage.
No,
No,
I think
add-
it's if
add
he already
damage.
has a token, he gets something. Is that not in here? I swear it didn't. Tell you what, this like starter rulebook is not great.
Where does damage go?
That's
Oh.
Man, look it up. I'm pretty sure if I think it's if it's in, I think it's if they've already got one, they take a damage or something.
There's also something about
No, it's just 1 damage per token,
per token. What, you can have more than one?
I guess. That's if, the little AI Google thing, applies. But it does not inflict damage on counteracts, so there you go. Yes.
Okay, so that was 1 APL. Then I guess I'm just gonna shoot. Because what else am I gonna do?
The grenade is a shoot.
Oh, well then I'm just gonna shoot.
Yeah.
And that dude is a bolt.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Doesn't matter. That was 8 damage.
Oh.
All that for nothing.
I'm at a loss now. What's the rule on jumping down? Can I see that guy?
If you have the movement allowance, you could jump.
What's this dude? Can I see him or no?
I mean, yeah, he's just in cover. So if you could shoot him if you have a range for it, then...
I don't have range at all. I guess I'll shoot him. Crit and 2 hits. 3 hits. 3 ups? Yeah.
I get my guaranteed save for cover. And then... What's his stuff?
3-4.
So it's either
9 or 11.
no way a dude in cover who's full health is gonna get killed because he got looked at once. Say it ain't so. I've never been more at a loss for why a team exists in my life.
I think that's another victory point.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah.
2. So you get one at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10.
Yeah, I think 6 was that 3rd victory point for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
I'm like, I mentally so flustered. I don't like. What else are you supposed to do other than keep this guy elevated and in cover? Even with a cover save, he still died immediately. Just like...
Nah, their whole kit don't make a whole lot of sense. I honestly expected you, because I didn't know anything about them, to just roll me.
I would like the Space Marine sniper has silent on all of his variants of the sniper rifle, but the concealed position can only use it the first time it's shooting during the battle. So I only get that concealed shot once, whereas the Space Marine, who has a better weapon, gets to do it every single time they shoot. Because if this guy could have stayed up here in concealment, so you can't target him because he's in cover, at least he's like an Overwatch that can't really be like touched unless you somehow got up here and fought him. But he only has that on one of the versions. So then I have to come out of concealment to shoot, and then guess what? He gets looked at and he fucking dies. That is terrible. And like that probably wouldn't have mattered. He actually has the cape. It says if you can retain cover saves, you retain 1 additional cover save, or you can retain 1 cover save as a crit. So I guess I could have just had, instead of just saving a regular save, I could have saved a crit instead, or saved 2 regulars and just rolled 1 dice, but it's still 4 up. So like I save a crit, maybe I get lucky and get the 2 regulars, but that's still a chance completely. My turn.
Yeah.
I got 3 whole dudes left.
Yep.
Ugh. Well, all dudes left. Yes. Dude up here. Cover. guess I'm gonna attempt to get some amount of anything through on you. So I'll have punishing, because I'm within 6. I think I'm gonna hit you with a throwing hatchet.
Rude.
So, because it has one better hit on it. So I got 4 dice, 3 up, 3 5, 6 inch, limited 1. So what, I can only throw 1 in a fucking game? Let's just make him extra terrible. Rending and silent. What is rending? You retain any crits. Retain 1 normal as a crit as well. Okay. 4. 3 up. Hey, crit. I can retain a normal hit as a crit 2 because of rending.
Who's that on?
This guy. Plague caster. Angle's just a, again, but something. So 2. What you got?
Oh, there's really only one thing I can do with that.
So I guess I will implant you with the regular and damage you with the crit, which is 5 damage. Which gives me second point. Or an implant point. Move, shoot. That's all I got. Your turn.
I genuinely don't know what to do.
You're a flail guy.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if you didn't murder all 18 people that were in here as fast as you did.
No, I'm talking about getting him down from there.
What's his movement?
5.
That's 4 inches. So, I mean, you just bring him over here, you'd have the distance to drop down, but you have to like get him here first. Otherwise, you won't have the distance.
Yeah, which means I could
Just moving.
dash right here where this guy is and then move, what, an inch? And then just drop down the rest of it?
Yeah, but that would still, you basically end like right here, give or take.
Yeah, but at least
So,
he'd be down there.
yeah.
We'll just do that then. Oh no! I can't see! Really qualifies as concealed anymore. Yeah, whatever.
My turn.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna come running in. 4.
How strange. What's the range from this guy to that guy?
Looks like
So,
maybe 3 inches.
The standard melee attack, you have to be within an inch. That's the control area, right? His flail is 2 inches.
Well, he's swinging it, I guess, but
But if that's his only weapon, his
Yeah.
only melee weapon, why wouldn't it be that way regardless?
so I'll just move dash for that guy.
Okay,
Is that it?
dude. So does that mean that I get, because of this friendly operatives, blah, 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 stuff and things, that means I would get another victory point for that one that I took from the middle?
You would have gotten it in the second round. Because I didn't control that one at any point. You started out controlling that one.
It's not that. At the end of each turning point after the first, if friendly operatives control an objective marker that was stormed by friendly operatives this turning point, it doesn't count.
Oh, then yeah, you'd get it this round.
So just one. Because that other one has only a prevent mine. Which I think, if I'm not mistaken, you and I are tied in victory points. Anymore.
What are the odds that the people that you try to shoot at live? So you're probably at least guaranteed something. At this point, I am not guaranteed something other than 1 point. Oh. Just kidding. I get my implant thing because that dude is alive. Get implanted. I got 3 guys. So okay, it's only 3v4, and it's big scary guys. Initiative roll. I rolled a 3.
I guess I'm going to use this strategy ploy.
Roll your thing. 'Cause I need it.
Nerdlings.
Oh, I get 2 points.
So select one enemy operative within 3 inches of a friendly plague marine, or one operative that has a poison token within 7 inches. Until the end of the selected operative's next activation, subtract 1 from its APL.
Looks like all of these are like half usable and all.
Not super awesome.
No, there's not like one above all of them. Like a lot of it's like if they're in cover, they get some bonuses. If they're fighting and they have conceal, they get some bonuses.
Ooh, that's a bummer.
Well, yes. Son of a bitch. Forgot again on this dude to take into account the damage rounding down, because again he had exactly enough damage to die. So I've lost, I think, 3 people at this point
Quicker than you should have.
because of forgetting that specific stuff. Because they have such little health pools, you forget even one tiny thing, and they're just dead. That kind of sucks.
I mean, even regardless of the stat pool, I think every game we've played, there's been me forgetting a rule that could have helped these people, and you know.
Yeah, but, well, my point is that at least these guys have the stuff to like
Safety nets.
kind of withstand that. Whereas like this, if I forget, they are literally dead in all of these cases. Because I think you did 8, because you did exactly 4 to this guy, 8 dead. I think you did exactly 8 or 9 to this guy. I don't remember. I think I'm gonna do this. Whenever a friendly operative is fighting or has a conceal order and is retaliating, add 1 to the attack stat of its melee weapons. Which, great and all, if he could hit anything. Your turn, you go first. The one time I would actually want to have gone first so I could shoot a rocket at you again, but no soup for me.
Okay. So this is the final round.
Yup.
Okay, so first things first. Can't charge him, right? Or can I just not shoot him?
Oh. I think he can be charged.
You can't
Can't
shoot
be
or
shot
charge.
in cover.
Can't be shot, so I can charge. So you are well within. We're gonna. God bless America. So that was 1 movement, and then I can fight twice if need be. So I'm gonna hit you with a flail. 5, looking for 3 up. And actually, that's got severe, so if I don't get a crit, I can change one of my regulars to a crit. And because it's got brutal, you can only save with crit.
And getting even hits is really much of a concern for me.
First crit strike in each sequence, also discard 1 OP unresolved normal.
Yeah. 4 on 3s. What the hell was this? I assume that I was about to get my ass beat. So 1 to the attack of its melee. Add 1 to the attack stat. Okay, so I'm rolling 5. And they have balanced. And reroll 1 of the attack dice. Okay. Well, crit. What am I looking for? 3s. Hey. So, you go first. There's an obvious choice.
No, there is. I'm just thinking.
Well, just go ahead and discard 1 of these to Emplane. He has not taken any damage also, but he has 8 wounds. 8 health.
We're just gonna push some damage through.
What is it?
4 and poison.
This is. We'll just.
Nope. I can only save with crits.
Only save with crits. Well, I don't feel like saving. Well, I guess I have to save, don't I? Well, no, because he's gonna die. Because you're just gonna attack him again. I forgot these people, if they get fucking looked at, will die. So there's no point in me not doing damage to you with the crit. So take that damage and enjoy it. It's 5. And then he's dead. Yes, you have 1 more.
Oh, they only have 8. What about your roll?
It doesn't matter. That was last round.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Specifically, last round I lost 1 billion people, and I used that, I think, twice.
All right. Well, I guess with my last APL, I'm just gonna claim that one.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, we're rocketing you again. Do the same thing with that
I have
guy.
8 people dead, and I think that was my next threshold for a victory point, wasn't it?
2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Yes. All right, rocket. Shoot the same rocket at you, I guess. Ceaseless. 2-inch blast. 4 ups. Okay. Well. So that is 4. I don't guess it matters on this guy, I guess. With my rocket. So 2. Yeah. What is that? Reaching, that's 6 damage.
He's dead.
All right. That's a point. Blast on whale fucker. 5 on 4s. Bad. Man, come on, ceaseless. What is this? 1, 2, 3. 2. Just one regular.
Yeah.
Just 3. And
My turn.
gimme.
Guess I'm gonna pull this mother bro.
Yeah, I didn't glue all those. I need you to use a tape measure simpler. Just gonna move and claim that, I guess.
Yeah. Claimed.
Climb.
Which puts me up to 11.
Oh, I've got one guy left. And you've got what? One guy left?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fourth round went by real fast.
Yeah. How much health does this guy have?
3.
And this guy's got what? A lot still.
6.
It is. There's something in it. Got a shotgun. So the long range shotgun has no range, but it only does 2 damage. So it'd be a Hail Mary and a half to try to kill this guy. But then I've got stabilized bolt shells. If you do until the end of the action, improve its hit stat by 1 and add 1 to both of its damage. So it'd be 3/3 looking for 4s because its hit is 5 ups. So even with the stabilized shells, I'd be looking for 4 ups for 3/3 damage. That's
Crazy.
oh. So the short range shotgun is 4 dice, 3 ups, 4/4. So honestly, I feel like it's probably just as good of a likelihood as killing either of these dudes. But the difference is this guy's implanted and that guy is not. So scooch up a little bit, I think. Oh, God.
I think he beat me regardless.
If I could kill something, I think. Otherwise, it might be tied.
And this is your last go.
Yeah. So I need. God. Oh. Well. Switch up here just to make sure. Long range shotgun shells. Okay. So I have 4 dice. At the end of the action, improve the hit stat of the weapon by 1. So I'm looking for 4s. And the damage of both by 1. So 4 ups, 3/3 damage. You. What? God! Ugh! That was so underwhelming. I didn't like. God dang! Didn't even. Wasn't even like. There's no nothing to it.
So my last turn.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony's gonna shoot that guy then.
Unbelievable.
What am I doing here? 4 at 3+. 4 hits. But it does have severe on all their guns, right? Is that a thing?
Should.
Yeah, poison and severe, so that gives me a crit.
It's okay. He's in the open and you've shot him. He was probably dead to begin with.
I'm trying to practice remembering my rules.
4 ups. Wow. Big save. Wow, look at that. What, I take 23 damage?
No, you took 10.
Fucking useless. It like Whew,
What was the next threshold? 10 or 9?
you'd have to kill all of them.
Okay.
All
Well,
evens. So that's it.
Yep.
So you get 1 point for your thing,
Yep.
and I get 1 more point for my thing, which puts me at 13.
You beat me by 1.
Wow. Wow. You killed 3. I got 3 points from killing, and you got what? 4 points for killing?
Yes.
And then you got
1, 2, 3,
I had this
4,
the
5,
second.
6.
I had
and
this
then
the
3.
second round.
Yeah, but then I took it from you
Yeah.
and got the victory point for that. So that was the 1 point, and then I got 2 points for that point the next 2 rounds. So that's 5 for that one. 6, 7, 8.
So I only won based off my tac op, the
Correct.
implant. Although this dude is the only guy that probably did anything that actually resulted in anything. Is having the blast of the launcher.
Yeah, but I didn't get wrecked, and I'm happy with that.
You killed everybody but one guy. That's because he's over there. Jesus. What a... I don't want to use these guys again. That is the most frustrating...
Well,
Like, it's not fun to win off, like, essentially a technicality. Like, I'm not doing damage or anything to you. I'm just, like, shooting you with a dart and then running away and just gathering information. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that I'm missing, like minefield I should have set out beforehand, but then I didn't want to, like, purposefully be like, oh, well, you're clearly coming over here. Let me put one right here, which is why I put it over here. Trying not to screw it up or screw you over completely, because I didn't notice I was supposed to do it beforehand.
I mean, to be honest, that rule seemed a little bit funky to me to begin with anyway, just because it's like, you know, we've deployed and there's very clear routes to get to and from this, that, or the other, and it's very easy to kind of block me in.
Well, that's the point. So equipment, like, we're basically just using faction equipment, but technically you could take ladders, razor wire, you could take whatever, and you deploy that stuff beforehand. So you would just decide, oh, I want to come here and climb up this. You'd plop a ladder right there. So you do set up stuff on the field beforehand. It's just treating the minefield as a piece of equipment, essentially.
Oh, I get it. It's
Well,
a weird thing.
yeah, but you could apply that same exact logic to, okay, who the hell came in here and just set these ladders up and put razor wire in my path? So it's just part of, I guess, this game's mechanics or whatever. I don't know. They're really cool looking models, but Jesus, it is so frustrating to be, like, try to be as careful as you can, full health and everything, and then try to, like, jump out and do a thing, and then they just die immediately. Now, again, maybe if I remember the rule, I would have helped a little bit in terms of not losing all of them so quick, but, like, this dude, when you kill him, him just staying there with 1 health, what good does that do other than just, like, eating up 1 other shoot action, I guess?
I think the only way that that would be any kind of useful is if it was
somebody could heal.
no, like in an instance where you're melee and then you can try and, like, run away or something, or maybe if
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in general it's all extra stuff aside, it doesn't really make sense to have a group where it's harder for you to hit stuff just based off of percentages. Granted, it's entirely luck, because that whole game you were looking for 4-ups, and I think most of my rolls had 4 and ups.
Yeah. I'd say almost all of your rolls, defense and offense, were, like, good rolls.
I mean, yeah, that was my RNG for the rest of the year, so. But in general, if you don't include tac ops, equipment, any of the extra stuff, just base kit of that versus this,
Yeah.
the difficulty in hitting stuff, the defense, the movement, range, all of it. It's very, very much so limited, and you'd be playing from a disadvantage.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like we talked about earlier. Them being shittier makes sense until you bring up counteract, because then I just have to kind of wait you out and play who I'm using, wait till all your stuff's gone, and then I could bring out stuff and like try to get you before the start of the next round. But when you can counteract, me doing that, you could still just one-shot my people because they have so little health. So I don't, like, I guess they'd be better at playing, well, I don't know, not even. Because I guess they'd be better at playing objectives just because I could cover more space because I have more people. So I don't have to be like as specific. But when you're talking about fighting over 3 points, does it really make that much of a difference, especially when they die so fast? Probably not.
I feel like there should be a like if you have to use one of these teams that you can only have 5 or 6 people or whatever, they should have more health because you've got less people.
Yeah.
But if you have that many, I think it would make more sense based off the damage profiles of most of the things that I've seen. They should at least have like 10 health apiece.
Well, yeah. I think, I don't know. Like, the health, yeah, it sucks, but I think the bigger problem was that it was so hard for me to kill anything. So moving out into the open to try to kill stuff didn't really seem all that worthwhile because they hit so poorly. Like the Bladekin with the knives, he hits on 3-ups, but then you're in melee and you're probably getting hit by something better than what I have anyways. Now, granted, both people I attacked had good melee weapons. Or both people that I would have been in combat with the knife guy. But like all 4-up. The rifle guy's got fine hit stats, but I mean, him elevated and in cover still died immediately, and I don't think he did a whole lot of damage up there.
You almost killed the bombardier.
He did, I think, like, well, yeah, because he pushed through some crits, so he probably did like 12.
He was 11 out of 14. Pretty much the entirety of the time he was up there.
I like this guy, the tracker, because he can stay concealed almost all the time. And because of the visor and stuff, he could shoot through cover or into cover or whatever. So this dude's kind of neat. But again, 4-up, 3-up, 3-up's fine. This guy with the dual revolvers has 3-ups. But he has a 9-inch range. So if I'm shooting you, you're probably shooting me, and there's no shot of me killing you, most likely, with 4 dice. Although he does have a 3-5 crit. So like, this dude kind of makes sense. The Warriors, like the short-range shotgun seems like the best bet. I don't know. I mean, clearly the dude who modeled these just built them out like as the options, but I think I'd rather have 3 shotguns than the revolver. Because the shotgun at 6 range, the revolver shoots 8 inches and is 3.5 on 4-ups. The short range shotgun is 4.4, 6 inches, but 3-ups. So I think I'd rather have the short range shotgun because then you also get the bolt shells that has the 1-inch like splash. So depending on where you are, like in this case, getting to shoot multiple times makes more sense. I don't know why you'd want the, although I guess
maybe what you ought to do is on your next solo stream, use them and see if you can't come up with a loadout, so to speak, that works better, and maybe even a way to deploy them where they reinforce one another in a way that makes sense.
Well, I need to figure out what because like the fallen kin marker might make a big difference because I lost 83 people. They might be getting some sort of bonuses, but I can't find anything about it in the app, so I don't know if there's like other information about this somewhere. I think the mines could be used better, but using them late kind of messed me up there. I like the resource points. That's kind of an interesting mechanic, being able to either heal or add
more
activations. It's just the warriors, which you have 3 of, just overwrites it, and instead of having to roll a d3 plus 1, which would be a max of 4, they just get the max of 4, and they just regain 4 instead. But if you add 1 to its APL stat, it lasts until the start of its next activation instead. So I guess you don't have to use the 1 extra action like in the current thing, which seems kind of confusing, but I don't know. Like on paper and having played with them, they seem kind of interesting. But even again, trying to keep them rough, like somewhat safe, and then coming out with full health, they just die so fast. It kind of seems like the rocket guy and this dude have to be somewhere where they're going to be impactful.
You know what we should do at some point?
What?
Have our kill team set up or whatever, but then do like an arena, like a Coliseum type thing, where we one-on-one just like pick a character without the other person knowing and just put them in the middle and then fight them out.
Well, one of these days I'm going to get that damn rule book and we can figure out the other stuff. The Exaction Squad, I think, is also a 10-man team. It's an 11-man team. So they're like, you might have seen them. Do you remember when we were playing Rogue Trader, seeing the dudes in black armor with the dog, like a cyber dog?
Barely.
It was on Rycat or whatever. That's what these guys are. So, but they also have 2 APL, 9 wounds, 8 wounds, 8 wounds. But I think one of these guys has like a healing, like a medic skill. So like, it's a little bit, I guess. It's got the dog. And they have a 6-inch move. So they move a little further. Still 4-up saves. But their hit stats are a little more varied. They're not just all 4s. They're kind of all over the place, but I don't know. It just, like you're saying, like maybe it'd make more sense playing into like you're essentially like an elite squad and this is not an elite squad. So they just die so fast. It'd maybe be a little bit more interesting to play large team versus large team that are both whatever, but
I think that's kind of the trade-off, because if you're playing against, like you said, an elite team and you're using kind of the same thing as like the Carcadian soldiers or whatever, you're gonna get obliterated in damage, just kills. I mean, obviously, as we just saw, you can still win the game on...
I won the battle, but I would definitely be losing, or I won the war, but I'd lose the battle. There's one guy left. He's dead. Like, there's still, what, 2 or 3 big old Death Guard Marines? Like, that man over there is dying. So I would lose the battle, but I guess I got some intel.
Okay, I'm really confused. You're mixing metaphors here.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I won, but I definitely lost if this was actually like a war for a point of interest.
I would phrase it like you won the fight decision, but I won the crowd.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, if this was like a boxing match, I feel like that's one people would be like, oh, good one. Can't even be mad with who lost at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I really like these guys. This was a guy I had to stay up because I kept trying to print him. He kept failing. Thankfully, I checked before we left yesterday for the apple orchards, and he had successfully printed, so I had to cure him, prime him, paint him, get him all done yesterday so that I could do this. Hopefully, by the next time, I'll have the Exaction Squad people done, because I'm excited about using those dudes. And think I'm gonna paint them tan. Okay. We're gonna stop rambling and get the F out of here. So I appreciate all you guys hanging out and listening to us mumble to ourselves for a couple hours, a few hours, 3 hours. Jeez. Again, doing that giveaway. If you want to enter for a chance to win some Star Wars Legion stuff, make sure you're subbed. At this rate, maybe I could do some running giveaway stuff. Who knows? There might be some more stuff, but that's it. I appreciate you guys being here. We will see y'all in a couple weeks to do this again. All right. Bye, guys.
The power of the dark side.